Hi, it's Elaine from Penguin Place Crafts, and it's Friday. So it is Friday Fun Favorites, and today's category is chickens. I had fun with this one, especially since it overlapped with Crochet Roulette 2025 and this week's theme of birds and rainbows. So that's why the first three things I'm going to show you are rainbow chickens. I got out my chicken notebook up there on the shelves and started leafing through it, trying to figure out which patterns might lend themselves to be made into rainbows and stripes and all that. This is Amigurumi chicken crochet pattern from Amigurumim, like it's Amigurumi with an M on the end, .com. And they just show it as a plain white chicken. Nope. We can't have a plain white chicken. We gotta go with rainbow stripes. So all of these patterns will be linked in the description. Okay, those number one, trying to figure out how I'm going to keep everybody organized here. I have a pile of patterns over here, but there are some that I have the chicken, but I don't have the pattern. There's some where I have the pattern, but I don't have the chicken. Okay, I've got so many chickens. This one is from Amigurumi Today. There's the back side of the chicken. There's the front side of the chicken. And this is how he turned out in this color scheme. I was using up, I think this was from a Mystery Yarn Challenge, where I had the peachy yarn, and I had a tweedy type yarn in blue, white, and tan that has a bit of a halo to it. And I just, oh, come on, get your beak down there. I just put them together to make this chicken. I also made a nest and 3 eggs to go with it. So I keep them all together. And I think I've got the whole set priced at $30 or $35. I'm not sure. But I've had it for a while because, oops, that's a pretty steep price for an amigurumi, unless you're really a crazy chicken lady and just have to have it. The next one was the last one I made. The pattern is called Chicken Kitty. It's translated from the Dutch. The creator is Stip and Haak, Haak. And I did not print a color copy of it, so I don't know what colors they usually go with. But I went with a lot of colors. I went with yellow, orange, red, green, blue, purple, and made it a rainbow. I want to make this one again. In fact, I want to do a simple coloring page. A simple coloring page of this chicken and distribute it to my granddaughters and have them color it in and come up with color combos that they think make a cute chicken. Okay, the next one was actually the first chicken I did in the rainbow series. It's from Repeat Crafter Me, and she just had a yellow chick and a white shell. But you know what? It looks good in rainbow stripes too. I didn't attach the shell. I figured, that would be something like, kids would like. Oh, in the shell, out of the shell, in the shell, out of the shell. I probably could have done the little loop-de-loops on the top a little longer to make them more pronounced, but There is the Repeat Crafter Me baby chick. Next pattern I've got here is Claude the Chick. Kara's Creations. Just a little chick in overalls with a little red bow tie on him. And surprisingly enough, I stuck to those colors for making him. I actually made him to look pretty much like the picture. How did that happen? Okay, Claude, go visit your other birdie friends. Okay, this one I do not have. I did not dig through my inventory to find the little thing of keychains. On Instagram, Stitched by Ninette has a tiny chicken keychain that works up really small, and I like making them for little keychains. Stitched by Ninette. Okay, now this one's one of my favorites. The Swinging Chicken, inspired by James. And there's a pattern for a cute little chicken, and then a pattern for a little basket that you just do a chain. I do go rogue on these. I mean, sometimes I'll add some more rows to the chicken body. Sometimes I'll subtract some rows. I end up making the basket to fit the chicken in case I made the chicken larger with thicker yarn. How does he do the chain? Neck, head. He just chains 100. A lot of times when I'm making the basket, I'm playing yarn chicken. So I will just do like a foundation single crochet, foundation half double crochet, something like that until I run out of yarn. Sorry, I got to do a coughing fit, so I had to delete that. So, okay, chicken in a basket. You know, and you think that was cute, chicken in a basket? There's more chickens in a basket. The chickens are literally in a basket today. I did not dig out this one. I have made this one. It's an Instagram pattern by someone whose name is so tiny that I cannot read it without readers. When I put this one back in my notebook, I need to like run a strip of packing tape down the side and then repunch the holes because it won't stay in my notebook anymore. Okay. Therapy on my hook. Eggy Chick. It's just a little chicken that has an egg on the side of its head. I think I have one in my inventory, but I haven't sold it yet. I just didn't want to dig it out. This one I've made a couple of times by Kind Maker Crochet. It's a little heart chicken where you make the heart and then put the little comb on the side and a little wing. And it's cute. I just realized I have a big hole in my sweatpants. I didn't know I had that. I wondered why the side of my leg felt cold. Like, oh, that's why. Okay. Belki Buse. Belkibuse. There's a free pattern for a chick in a duck hat. Those have sold fairly well at my craft shows. Who didn't make the cut in here? This is from a YouTube tutorial by Cinnamon Stitches. And a lot of times I just wing it for chickens like this. You know, the general Mabel chicken type pattern. I just freehand them to use up the yarn that I have available. So, but this one, I think I was following the Cinnamon Stitches tutorial to make that one. Now this one I don't know if this is supposed to be a chick or a duck, but we have Gertrude the Grumpy Chick. Here we have her in purple with a red hat, and she's not styling that hat very well. Come on, Gertrude. Okay, so there we go. Gertrude the Grumpy Chick. And one last pattern. All of those were free. This one was a paid pattern. I actually pattern tested for this. This is Cheeky Beakies by the Midnight Crafters. And Cheeky Beakies, there's a reason why it's called the Cheeky Beakies. It is a paid pattern. And on the last page of the pattern, where she gives the testers on her, there's my picture. I have used this for an eagle, a mallard, a yellow chick, a white chick. I've made a lot of them. And it's on my remake list because they've sold. You know, if somebody picks it up, I'll say, there's a reason why that's a cheeky beaky. Turn around, you'll see why it's called that. And sometimes they'll turn around and be like, oh, put it away. Other times like, oh yeah, I'm getting this. So some people like the little addition to the backside. Some people don't. I have other chickens that do not have an emphasis on the backside. Oh, it seems like there are other chicken patterns I am forgetting to mention here, but that's all for today. I'm still a bit tired. I really could go for a nap this afternoon, but I don't think that's happening because I'm really trying to catch up on stuff. I was trying to get some computer stuff, some online stuff done. I'm trying to pay some bills online, and the portal for paying the bills is not working. It's like, don't send me an email saying I owe you money unless you've got your act together so I could actually go to your website and pay the money. So I did go through and pull up some stats for next week's show. Yes, my craft show is 1 week from tomorrow. I made up a list of what I want to take. What else did I do? I made up a list of every show that I have done at that school in the fall. And like how much I sold, what the fee was, what my net was. It's not all that good. I won't really have to sell all that much to have an average show over there. I'm saving that for tomorrow because today it's all about the chickens. Chickens. It's fun. Friday favorites, and we're talking about chickens. So maybe I should go make a chicken. What kind of chicken should I make? I think I should make another grumpy Gertrude. Although I think it's a duck. Yeah, it's a duck with a hat and a little purse. It's a free pattern on Instagram made by Elle. I'm almost out of those, and I need to restock those. But I think that my current scrap bag doesn't have like yellows or whites left in there to really make something like that. Do I have some coming up? I don't know if that gold is enough. Not this bag, unless I wanted to make a pink chicken or a purple chicken. And this bag is all the small stuff. I could make a gold chicken. I don't think that yellow is enough. There's probably enough there for a white chicken. Yep. I'm getting close. I have probably less than 10 ounces of the second scrap bag left. Tomorrow, I'll show you some of the stuff I made. Yeah. So right now, I'm going to go back out to my chair and try to cross a few more things off my to-do list. And I'll probably end up taking a nap. I stayed up too late, woke up too early, just not feeling all that much energy today. So getting stuff done has been a chore. But I need to get stuff done. Yep, I have a craft show in 8 days. And the plan is starting to come together, but it's going to take some work. Like all over the room here, I have little cubbies that have yarn in them. Like this one is basically all whites from various thrift store purchases. Sport weight, baby weight. This, I have one of these up at the chair already. There we go. It's got very pale tones, pastels mixed in there. So I'll put this into some sort of bag or load some on the shelf and free up a bunch of these collapsible bins so that when I'm at the show, I'll have my grid and a few of the black collapsible grids around there. But like the one grid will have axolotls. And I'll have maybe 5 or 6 axolotls displayed in that particular grid space. But behind the table, I want to have another one of these totes with the extra axolotls in it. So I'll need one like for turtles, for chickens, for ducks. Just trying to keep things from being overwhelming. I've got a tickle in my throat that I'm trying to avoid another coughing fit. I think working with the yarn fibers or dust or something came up and giving me grief now. So I'm going to go edit this video and return a bunch of chicken patterns to my notebooks because I'm going to be making some more chickens. I am going to play with yarn. I'm going to have fun playing with yarn today and see if I can get just a little bit more crossed off my list, get just a little bit closer to finishing off the scrap bag. Just try to make some progress today. So I go to sleep with that feeling of, okay, I got stuff done today. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm already planning tomorrow's video. I've got some stuff finished that I want to show you. I'll give you more stats and plans for the craft show, which will be a week away by then. Yep. See you tomorrow.